excuse my voice. I just woke up a little bit ago. But I had a dream last night and I wanted to share it with you. It was a rapture dream. Yes. I've been praying for quite some time now for another rapture dream, and he gave me one last night, and I am so excited to share it with you. So it was real short, but it was, I was in my house and I was looking out the front window at my neighbor who was outside, and I was looking at them look up because it looked like they heard something, and then I heard a trumpet blast. It was really loud, but it was off in the distance. And then I knew immediately what it was. Forgive me. And I ran outside to the driveway. And I saw behind the house behind me, my neighbor's house directly behind me, in the clouds, there was a, what looked like, you know, what the sun looks like behind the clouds, if it's foggy or if it's smoky outside, it'll be like orange, yellowish, maybe orange, but you could see it. Anyway, it was there. There was like a sun-like round thing behind the clouds, and it was getting brighter and it was getting oranger and then redder, and I looked to the left because it was evening to make sure the sun was still in its position, and it was bright and sunny, and then I looked back and I just started jumping up and down saying, he's here, he's here. And then I started lifting up in the air. Oh, it's just amazing. And then I was heading towards these electric lines. It's weird. And I thought, am I going to go through them, or am I going to run into them? And so I put my hand out to touch it before I floated into it. And I touched it and it was moving, but I just kept going, and it ended up breaking with no strength at all. And I turned around because at this point I was behind my neighbor's backyard, my old backyard, and I was watching to see if she was gonna come out, and she did. She started floating out of the back of her house, and she was like, yeah, and I was like, yeah. That's amazing. And then she caught up to me. For some reason I was like stopped, and she caught up to me and we hugged, and she was like, I want to wait for my sons. And I'm like, they'll come, I know it. And we stood there in midair waiting for just a few moments, and then all of a sudden there were a crowd of people, like we were in a group of believers in the air, and all of a sudden we turned around and there was another little boy or two that maybe were 7 or 8, and then Jonathan and Finn came out from behind them. And Finn's 15 months old and Jonathan's not quite 3. So they were there. And then all of a sudden we weren't going up to heaven anymore. We came back down to the earth. And I was like, well, this is really weird. And we were just kind of walking in this strange, I don't know where we were in a path. And I saw her and I and the boys and this whole group of people really were on a path. And there was a fountain that was deteriorated. The stone or the cement that it was made out of was deteriorated. But stand by, I need a tissue. Okay, I'm back, sorry. Okay, so the fountain was deteriorated, but I could see this invisible outline of what the fountain should be in its perfection, right? It looked like, you remember Wonder Woman cartoons and her invisible plane? That's what it looked like. It was this invisible thing, outline of the perfect fountain. And I said, Rachel, that's our spiritual lives. That's what it should be if Jesus was here and it was perfect. And then we wondered why we weren't going to heaven, and another gentleman said we're supposed to be waiting here on earth for a few more moments or for a short time. And then that's all I remember that I woke up. So anyway, I hope I got all of it, but it was, like I said, it was short, but it was packed full of great stuff. And I just wanted to bless you guys this morning. I'm sorry. He's such an awesome God. And he just continues to answer prayer. And so, anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, I'll talk to you later.